Hello, there we go. Future me, digital me, coffee, cough me. Uh, I just wanted to share a thought. It's not particularly political, but more a little philosophical. Uh, and curiously enough, it's relevant to my shirt. Trust data. Trust data, not lore. There we go. I think I managed to get it in the camera view. It's a little relevant to it. Anyways, it's my thought. I think it encapsulates what we're going through now. It's the choose. We have to choose America, especially ignorance or progress, is what I was thinking. What I mean by that is basically a lot of people, especially again in America, seem to want to have a bunch of old ideas mixed with new ideas, and they want to kind of cherry pick the new ideas that they want, especially technology. Technology gleaned from, well, Renaissance and liberal philosophy, and the outgrowths of Renaissance and liberalism, and then deny certain other aspects of Renaissance philosophy and liberalist ideas, which is the scientific revolution. You want the technology and the comforts of modern society, which is part of Renaissance philosophy and liberalism. But then you don't want to accept the facts of the culture that comes with that, the ideas of individual rights and the humanism and the casting aside of spiritualism and religion and hierarchicalism and all of that. That goes along with science and technology that has been developed along with all of this. So I put the idea out there that it's all or nothing, that you have to discard all of it and, basically go back to living in huts. So that's why I often say, well, go and live without refrigerators and cars and stuff if you want to be ignorant and have slaves and that sort of shit. Because that's what ignorance gets you. It gets you nowhere. And you'll see it, by the way. The policies and ideals of ignorance that are coming to fruition with uh, fascism and Trump and Republicans and all over the world will get you very much backward in technology and stuff, or stagnation in technology, while openness and diversity and willingness to collaborate will allow progress. And you will quickly lose ground, just as America is quickly losing ground. So there you go. And if you seem to think that what I'm saying is false because maybe China is doing better, I am telling you that China's up curve or uptick is, the greatest way to do everything. They will will find out that that their way of doing things is about to hit not a glass ceiling, but a very, very hard ceiling very soon. I've said this before, and it will hit a ceiling soon. It's a very brick followed by steel ceiling very soon. I think their leaders are very aware of this. Because I don't think the Chinese leaders are stupid, by the way. I think they are aware of this. And they're desperately trying to implement policies to skirt what I'm talking about. And it's not going to work if they try to do what they want to do, which is hold on to power, which all governments want to do. All governments want to hold on to power. And the more you tighten your hold on power, I think that was in Star Wars. That was a line from Star Wars. The more you tighten your grasp, the more will slip through the more systems will slip through. Yeah, that's fucking true. So, whatever. Governments just don't realize that. Because they're made up, and they tend to more and more be made up of dickholes. Just like capitalism tends to. The shit rises to the top. So, anyways, I started with the point of, ignorance or progress, and that's what it is. You're going to have to yield to progress or go back to pre-classical era struggles. Because even in the classical era, they were making surprising progress. They didn't quite put everything together to move directly into the Renaissance. There was a medieval and dark age in Europe where shit started to collapse. But their technology was moving rapidly forward. It's just something happened. I don't know. the collapse of, it was the march into the Roman Empire. And I don't know exactly. Historians will probably be able to give a better explanation of that. But there you are. They were making radical technological progress, though. They were almost to the point of having an industrial revolution, and they missed it for whatever reason. So, yeah. Da 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 da. There you go. Trust data, not lore. All right, everybody. Tax rich people, boobs out.